pavilion?
I think it's a very important occasion from a perspective of highlighting what India has achieved in its objectives for Digital India. If you look at the whole aspect of Startup India and the various initiatives that were drawn by the Government of India over the last 6 to 8 years, we have seen a huge success in the factor of digital acceptance, digital literacy, digital infrastructure and service delivery. From a perspective that in digital payments, for example, the UPI is a hugely successful product and it's just the beginning still. So when we look at the ability for startups in India to utilize what is their Digital India stack or the aspect of digital public goods that India is rolling out as such, it would be a huge opportunity for these startups to take this to a level where they are able to extend services using different business models across the country. Now, with a reference of what you have as a 1.4 billion population of India and being able to successfully render things using digital public goods created by the government, this would be a model that these startups can clearly replicate in global markets. And that is, I think, a huge opportunity.
Tell me about the key and how it is participating and contributing in fulfilling the vision of Digital India.
So Kia.ai, I would say, is a huge beneficiary while being a huge participant and a contributor to the whole Digital India movement. Like I said, the aspect of digital payments, we operate with the UPI of NPCI. And I should compliment NPCI for, first of all, bringing the product out, but importantly also the initiatives by the government to really take this to the rural masses in terms of different initiatives driven by the Honorable Prime Minister. As a company, we are into 4 areas. One is on terms of digital payments, where we provide for ability for conducting digital commerce using mobile apps, internet banking, etc. The other aspect which we showcased today was the launch of our Bharat Metaverse, which is able to then bring across commerce and culture on the Metaverse. And this is something that will be in a big way ability to take the Metaverse and the concept of Web3, a creator economy, not just in urban masses, but also take this to the rural masses, which would include the ability for MSMEs and rural small household groups to be able to come out with their goods and sell this on the Metaverse with a higher level of visualization. The other area we are working on is RegTech, which is products such as anti-money laundering, anti-fraud solutions, etc. And we are ranked amongst the global best on that front. And the third area is in terms of core banking solutions. We work with a whole lot of banks which are global banks. We have over 300 sites implemented on core banking across 32 countries today. And in India, we have over 280 customers for our core banking implementations, most of which are also in the rural areas in the form of state cooperative banks, district credit cooperative banks, as well as urban cooperative banks and PACs.
And sir, you were talking about the pilgrims, the video you were showing your Metaverse pilgrims. Can you elaborate more how you have planned for the pilgrims of India?
When there is an idea for a startup in India, I think we are blessed with the fact that we have a visionary in terms of leading the government in those terms. And what we saw is that the emphasis was not just on digital payments, but also in future looking at saying that we need to propagate the aspect of our culture globally. So when we looked at the idea of the Metaverse for India, like bharatmeta.in that we have today, it was not just to enable the banks that are our customers on the Metaverse, but also to look at the aspect of culture. And one aspect of our culture is the rich heritage and background that we have around the various pilgrimages that we have. It means so much to the 1.4 billion population of India in different ways. And it is necessary to respect that and be able to reflect it and in the concept of Metaverse or any other new initiative we bring in. Because when you look at technology, it should not be elitist, it should be inclusive. So we are looking at the concept of bringing pilgrimages on the Metaverse, where we not only put in the views of the shrine or the various locations around it, but also bring across important cultural elements that may not be a part of what you put as a normal tour guide. The other aspect of digital technology is its aspect to have knowledge. So as much as we can store information on these pilgrimages to track the back end, why was the shrine there, what is the relevance of it, and areas such as that. It takes, when you physically visit the pilgrimages, you get the darshan. But when you look through visiting also offline through the metaverse and take a virtual view of the pilgrimage, you would be able to get a whole lot of information that is very relevant to the shrine or the people who probably resonate with the shrine and things such as that.
Thank you.